right, folks, welcome back once again to the ferry terminal here in Manila. You know me, if I am in the Philippines, that means I'm never far away from a ferry. It means I'm always getting on a ferry soon, and that's exactly what I'm doing today. I've been back here in the Philippines for just a few days, and today we are getting on my longest ferry ride yet. I've been down to Davao once before, never spent much time, just went down to catch a flight. So I decided, what the heck, let's jump on a ferry, get all the way down there, and do some more exploring. So let's get in here, let's get on the ferry and begin this adventure. Because this one's so long, I decided to splurge a little bit and I booked myself the business cabin for one. So I actually have a private room on the ferry. I'm excited to see what this is like because all the other ones I've been on, I've booked the cheapest cabin possible. And this one, I just figured, what the heck, let's go for it. Let's try something a little fancier today. And that's what we'll be doing. So just waiting here at the gate. It appears that, you know, a group just went on. The bus will come pick me up. There's a bus that will pick up right here and then shuttle to the entry point. I don't think that's my ship. I think mine is down that way somewhere. So I'm just waiting for that shuttle to come back, and then we'll get on board and see what it's like in the business cabin, business class. And yeah, I'm excited. All right, folks, we have made it to the ship. Just got off the shuttle. Gonna make our way on the boat now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Here, sir? Upstairs, sir?
Upstairs?
Yes, sir.
Great, thank you. Have a good one. Thank you. Once again, I gotta say, I'm glad I got here earlier because when you show up last minute, it's just such a hectic rush, everyone getting on. And right now, it is rather quiet. As you can see, there is no big crazy crowd coming in. I'm up here. All right, just like that, I have made it to the room. I will say it's a bit of a maze to get back here. There's just all these little halls and aisles with rooms. So I'm kind of afraid that whenever I go get food, use the restroom, I might get kind of like lost getting back here, but that's a problem for later. For now, let's check out the room here. So this is the business class for one. Got a nice little twin bed right here, a little, you know, reading nightlight there. Hung up one of my bags there, got little hooks for clothing, bags, whatever. It's got a nice little sink in the room, which I didn't realize that, but that's gonna be really nice in the evening to, you know, not have to go out to brush my teeth and everything. So yeah, got a nice little sink, little desk area. Even has a little TV, which is quite surprising. I wonder if there's any sort of like satellite signal. I don't know, not sure, but there's a TV and there's air conditioning set to 20 degrees Celsius. It's pretty comfortable temperature, blows out right there. So yeah, I think that about does it for the tour. Of course, I will give you a proper tour of the ship later on and throughout the next 48 hours because there will certainly be no shortage of time on this ship. Let's see, you might fall, but yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you know that I really enjoy these ferry rides. It's just, I don't know, I find them to be really relaxing. It's nice to kind of reset, disconnect, and just, especially this, having a proper room, I'm gonna get to my next destination being very well rested. So I'm excited for it. The other thing that's gonna be fun being in the business class is we get to eat in the Horizon Cafe instead of the regular cafeteria area. So that'll be fun to try. I'm not sure if the food is a whole lot different than the regular cafeteria, but we will find out. All right, folks, it's about 2 o'clock now. I made my way out to the outer deck. We still have an hour before departure. Just figured I'd come up here, get a lay of the land, see what's going on. Out this way, we've got, you can see the port area here, all the shipping containers, barges there. There's a big old church off in the distance there. And then over this way, I've been kind of watching them load all the shipping containers onto the ferry here. It's pretty impressive watching them whip them around and back them into the ferry. That cannot be easy, backing these big old shipping containers here up over the ramp into the boat. It's looking kind of gray and gloomy out here behind me. Not sure what that means for our journey. Maybe we're gonna get caught in some rain, I don't know. But yeah, just wanted to come out here, see what things were looking like. Still have a little bit under an hour to kill before departure. First attempt at trying to make it back to my room all by my lonesome and not getting lost. Can we do it? Can we do it? I think we can. I think I'm on the right track. Yeah, we're close. We're real close. Oh yeah, no problem. Whew. Gotta say, after being out on that upper deck for a bit, it is very pleasant to come back in here. The AC has gotten the temperature cooled down and it is very nice now. So, oh, this is good, real good. Something else that's quite nice in here that I forgot to mention earlier is the fact that I've got my own outlets here, and there's the outlets that the TV's plugged into, because there's not any free charging elsewhere on the boat. When you're in the value cabin, there's these charging stations that it's pretty cheap, I think, you know, just a few pesos, you know, every 10 minutes or whatever. But you'll see when I'm out walking around, there's always charging stations around the ship, and it's nice. You know, just one other thing not to worry about, you got yourself some outlets right here in the room. Well, we have not departed yet. We're about an hour late for departure, and I decided I'm gonna take a shower. There's no one in here right now. That's why I brought the camera in here, and I figured it's about as good a time as any to shower because they're very clean right now because no one's used them yet. So yeah, this is what the showers look like. Pretty simple. There's your controls, shower head, and it's actually very clean in here. So this is great. I am going to shower. It is a little bit after 5 o'clock now, so we're a little over 2 hours late for departure, and we're finally, the barges here are getting us pushed out in the port so we can hit the ocean and get moving. It started to rain for a bit. You can see the water out on the deck here, but yeah, we are finally getting moving and beginning the journey down to Davao. About 6 o'clock now, which means it's dinner time, and since I am in the business class cabin, that means I get to eat in the Horizon Cafe, which is a separate restaurant than the regular cafeteria area, and I'm excited to see how it is, see if it's much different than the regular food, because that's what I've had every other time I've been on the ferry. And here you do come down, you take a seat, and they come and they give you 3 different options for dinner. I chose the beef kare-kare for dinner. I'm excited to try it, and you get nice little drink here as well. This is what the little restaurant area looks like, and here you have, you know, proper utensils, proper napkin, and yeah, I'm excited to see how the food is. So right here is where I just came from, the Horizon Cafe, and then just down the hallway right there is the Island Fiesta, which is just the standard meal for the non-business class or non-stateroom cabins. And this is the other eating area out here. Alright, now for the most important part of this video, the dinner review. Honestly, the food was absolutely delicious. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be a whole lot different than the like regular cafeteria food or whatever. I thought maybe it's kind of just a separate seating area and the food was gonna be pretty much the same, but no, the food was completely different. Maybe I have some pictures from the previous to-go ferries I've been on. If I do, I'll throw up some pictures so you can see what the food looks like for the Island Fiesta. And then you can, compare that to the dinner I just had at the Horizon Cafe. I'm glad that the restaurant, the Horizon Cafe food is delicious because I've got 5 more meals to look forward to there. I don't really have any plans for this evening. I'm assuming there will probably be some karaoke later, maybe some sort of music stuff going on down in that main area. But we'll see. We'll see if anything else exciting happens tonight, if I pick up my camera anymore. Alright, good morning. It is about 6:20 in the morning right now. Just woke up a little bit ago. Had a chill night last night after dinner. Just came up, hung out up here, and watched a movie, and just had a quiet evening. And now I'm gonna go get myself some breakfast. But first, I got to brush my teeth. I'm excited to see what breakfast is because, as you know, I loved dinner last night, so I'm hoping there's some coffee included because I could definitely use a coffee this morning. So let's find out what's for breakfast. Well, I would say that is another very successful meal. Had a delicious beef tapa for breakfast. Apparently I'm on a bit of a beef kick here on the ferry. I had beef for dinner last night and then beef for breakfast again. And yeah, it was delicious. Again, it's a much bigger portion than you would get if you're eating at the Island Fiesta there, as well as a lot higher quality, and you get multiple options, which at the Island Fiesta you don't. It's just you have the one option, it is what it is. So yeah, another great meal that did not disappoint. I should probably go up to the upper deck now, go get some fresh air, see how it's looking out there. Haven't been outside yet today. But yeah, pretty quiet morning here on the boat. Folks having breakfast out there. We've got the little coffee shop there. Last night, right here, there's like a little stage area, and they like played some music, did some karaoke and stuff, and I did not hang out down here for long last night. I didn't film it at all. I was tired, just wanted to hang out in my room. But tonight, if there's music going on again, I'll probably come down here, see what's going on. And then, yeah, out here, there's the Horizon Cafe where I just ate, and then right over here, you've got the little Watson Quick Mart convenience store there. If you want any snacks or drinks, they've got that in there. Over here, kind of the main front desk area, there's the Quick Mart, the salon and spa here, which is not open yet. If you want to, get your hair done, get a massage, any of that good stuff. And then over here, there is a Miniso store as well, which is not open up yet because it's like 6:30 in the morning right now. But if you want to get any little souvenirs, you've got that as well. But yeah, that's about it. Down this way, there's a little clinic, but that's about it. This is kind of main floor right here. This is the 5th floor, is kind of where everything happens, all the excitement is. Very quiet, peaceful morning out here on the ocean. I would tell you where we're at, but I have no idea because the map is not loaded on my phone. So I really have no idea. I know we're in the middle of the ocean, and you can see a little island off that direction. But aside from that, it's pretty much just open ocean all around us. Sun is up right there because sunrise was probably about an hour ago, hour and 15. But yeah, like it'll be another good day out here on the water. So this is one thing that the other ships that I was on did not have, is this little arcade section. Got ourselves 3 different little arcade games. It looks like they cost 5 pesos for 5 minutes, 10 pesos for 10 minutes, 20 pesos for 20 minutes. So I guess 1 peso per minute if you want to play some arcade games, which I have no idea what these games are. I don't know, maybe I'll try it out later, but not right now. Got the water refill station right there, as well as hot water. So if you bring like instant noodles or instant coffee, you can fill that up right over there, or just the regular drinking water like I've got right here. I know I already mentioned it yesterday, but the showers on here are fantastic. Just incredible water pressure, nice and hot. And yeah, just took my second shower of the journey. It is about 10 a.m. now. And yeah, it just, man, being able to shower on here is fantastic to stay nice and refreshed along the way. If you want to shower on board, make sure you bring your own towel. They do have towels for rent. It's not expensive. It's like, I don't know, 50 pesos I think, but better to just bring your own. One thing I haven't talked about yet is the price of the ticket, which I will say it is pretty expensive. It was 5,800 pesos, which is basically $100 US. And partly of why it was so high was because I booked really last minute. I only booked this ticket, I think, 2 days or maybe 3 days in advance, and these to-go ferry tickets, they do get increasingly more expensive as you get closer to departure. I think that if you book in advance, you can book this room for like almost half that price, somewhere around 3,000 pesos. But you know, that's if you're booking like a month or 6 weeks in advance, and I did not do that. I only booked 3 days in advance. So yeah, it is quite pricey, but you know, it is accommodation for 2 days, it's 6 meals, it's, you know, kind of an all-inclusive thing. I know I've already given a room tour, but this camera angle here, I've got the camera up on the door hinge, kind of gives a good look at it, and it really is a nice sized room for one person. Twin bed here, desk and TV there. Then over here you've got your sink and your mirror, and yeah, it is really a nice, comfortable space. And they got a bunch of different lights. We have this light, we have this light, we have this light, and then we have one over the sink here, which I guess, let's see, this one right here. And I haven't actually turned the TV on yet. Let's, for the heck of it, we gotta see if all of the amenities work. So let's see here. I see a power light. Oh, so
they have to stay.
Look at that, we got TV. And of course the thing that's playing on the TV is a pool competition, which I expect nothing less here in the Philippines. Here in Southeast Asia, pool is very popular. But yeah, the TV works, so I guess you got a few channels on there if you so desire. But anyways, that's my check-in for right now. I caved, I did it. I bought myself an iced latte at the little coffee shop here. It is about 11 o'clock now. I'm just gonna sit here, get on my computer for a little bit, try to be productive and get some editing done. And then lunch will be served soon. I'm probably gonna wait a little bit before I eat, maybe wait till, I don't know, 12 or 1 o'clock or so. But yeah, it's another great day out here on the ship. And you know, it's even better because I just got a coffee. It's delicious, of course. I can't really go wrong with an iced coffee. It has officially been 24 hours at sea now. It's about 5 o'clock, or actually a little bit after, closer to 5:30. Sun is kind of setting back there. I can't really see it because of the clouds, but that's where sunset is happening. And yeah, we have officially been at sea for 24 hours now. I've been on the boat for about 28 hours, I believe. And yeah, we still have another 24 hours to go. So only halfway done with the journey. I probably won't be filming as much this, second 24 hours since I just kind of wanted to show the boat, show how everything's going. Of course, I'm going to film some here or there. I'm sure I'll document all my meals, and if there's any exciting karaoke tonight, I'll be sure to pull the camera out. But yeah, this is officially the halfway mark in the journey. So far, everything's going great. Been having delicious meals, having some good conversations with other passengers. The staff on these to-go ferries are always super friendly. They're super on top of keeping everything clean and making sure you've got what you need. So yeah, this is the halfway update. 24 hours in so far, another 24 hours to go, and then we'll be arriving in Davao. So I was just looking at my watch just a minute ago, and apparently I managed to walk over 5 kilometers today. I get up quite a bit, go out to the upper deck, and I go get water, go see what's going on down on the lower floor, and apparently that's been over 5 kilometers, which is pretty good considering that I'm just stuck on a boat, even though I do spend a good amount of time just chilling here, watching shows, reading my book or whatever. Apparently I've also managed to stay pretty active, so that's good. I'm pretty happy about that. Yet another fantastic meal here on the ferry, feeling very full. Just gonna walk around the ship right now, let my dinner settle, and then yeah, just hang out and see if there's like some music karaoke going on like there was last night. There's always people just doing karaoke on the karaoke machine, but sometimes in the evening they have like an actual kind of show. Rainy morning out here on the boat. It's actually let up a little bit. It was downpouring just a little bit ago. I just had my breakfast. We're on our last day here on the ship. Just gonna be a good day to hang out inside. Yeah, it's windy and rainy. Not a good day to be hanging out on the deck here. So gonna be a good day for a nice warm shower, hang out in my room, and enjoy these final, I don't know, 10 hours on the ship, or however long it takes to get to port. I'm not exactly sure since we departed late. But it is the final day here on the ship. I got another great night of sleep and just one more day to go. It's been a good last day on the ferry here. Just been meeting other passengers, chatting with folks this morning. Just enjoyed my last meal here on the boat. I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff organized, get ready for arrival, even though I know it's still a ways out, but might as well be ahead of the game. Well, folks, just like that, this journey is coming to a close. We are going to be pulling into the port here in about 20 minutes, and that is going to conclude this 48-hour journey from Manila to Davao here on the to-go ferry. Now the big question here is it worth it? Is it worth paying the extra for the private room? And honestly, I would say yeah, it is, especially if you book it in advance and you can book it for around 3,000 pesos or 4,000 pesos. Then I would say that's definitely worth it. The price I paid, 5,800, it is quite high, but that's what you get for booking last minute. But I certainly don't regret it. I really enjoyed having my own room, and honestly, one of the biggest highlights for me was the food. The Horizon Cafe was really, really good. Having a full proper meal, desserts, drink, soup, all of that was really nice, and just kind of gave you something to look forward to every few hours. I was never hungry, I'll say that. Hopefully this video isn't too redundant, just eating meals every day, because that's kind of what I do here on the ferry. But yeah, I had a great time, but I am excited to get back on land and continue my travels here in the Philippines. But that's it. I'm gonna put the camera away. We'll be off the ship here soon. I will see y'all soon.